What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, today I actually have a pretty decent video for you guys because I have a ton of leaks for you all. But there is one thing in particular that worries me for the future of XDefiant, and I think you guys, I'm not going to mention it right away because I want to discuss the rest of the leaks and, fill you guys in on some, stuff, but I think you guys will notice the second I read it, the second I list it off, you guys will say, yep, JB's probably talking exactly about that. But ladies and gentlemen, before we go ahead and dive deep, if you guys are interested in more content just like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell. We post daily here at 8 morning Eastern time, mostly XDefiant. But again, don't forget, Black Ops 6 is going to be dropping this weekend, I believe. So, of course, if you want to be updated on that information as well, subscribe and hit that bell. And we will be streaming Black Ops 6 as well this weekend before we go ahead and make those videos. So, if you guys want to catch my live streams, I will be live today, grinding out more XDefiant, of course. But if you guys are interested in any of that stuff, you can find a link to my Twitch channel down in the description of this video. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, just before we go ahead and dive deep here, I do want to say again, these are leaks, okay? So nothing is official. Everything is subject to change. And at the end of the day, this could all not be true. But on this channel, I like discussing everything. I have fun discussing leaks, patch notes, updates, nerfs, buffs, all of the above, man. We love discussing it all, and leaks are definitely something that is interesting. And it's fun to just kind of, speculate on certain aspects of the game. But again, this is not the same leaker from before. That account got taken down. But a lot of you guys have been showing me this account, so, I kind of went ahead and gave it a look, and it seems like a lot of the leaks that they're putting out here are kind of similar to the ones before. So, you never know. It might be pretty similar. But this is from Ubisoft Hater. Okay. But it says, major things that are being worked on in XDefiant. Clans, nuke kill streak, reactive camos, knife and pistol, basically what Modern Warfare 3 had, gunfight mode, being able to prone, over 20 plus modes and 30 plus maps, close to 40. New PvE mode was brought up not long ago. And it also goes on a little bit further here. Year 2 was in the planning stage back in November, and had recently been updating the Year 2 Season 1 faction, which is possibly Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon themed. Melee weapons will be added, including knives, etc. Also, UB plan to add throwing knives to the game at some point, probably Year 2. Continuing here, weapon inspection, bots-only mode similar to what Siege has, where you can team up and kill bots. Kill cams are coming Season 3. C4 is aimed for Season 4. Daily reward system is coming and is still aimed for Season 3. Weapon mastery challenges. And lastly, badges, new progression type maps, modes, etc. Now, ladies and gentlemen, like I literally just said, don't know if this is true or false. Honestly, the person that put this out could be the leaker that got their account shut down, and this might just be another account that they put on up here, which, again, if that's the case, their leaks were pretty on point. But the list doesn't look too shabby if this is the truth. Clans, great. We talked about that a little while ago. Having a nuke kill streak. I mean, honestly, if there was ever going to be a streak within XDefiant, that's probably the one I would be okay with, because being able to go on a nice tear like that, 25, 30 kills, feels phenomenal. When it happens, it happens. And in my personal opinion, the only reason it gets campy in Call of Duty is because you get assault streaks. Getting a nuke, yeah, you gotta play a little, bit more passive. But at the same time, when you're going for a nuke in Call of Duty, you're probably using UAVs, advanced UAVs, so you're still camping it up. And XDefiant, I don't think adding in, a streak like that at the end for, going absolutely crazy would kill the flow of the game. I think people would still be very aggressive and keep playing the way that they usually play. Reactive camos, that's cool. A knife and pistol like Modern Warfare 3, the tack knife. Interesting, and I guess that kind of debunks what a lot of us have been kind of speculating about, how, maybe the Assassin's Creed faction will bring knives in some type of way, but I think that they're just going to plan to, introduce something like this some point down the road. Having a gunfight mode sounds cool, 20 plus modes and 30 plus maps, close to 40 being worked on right now. That is absolutely absurd. If that's the case, if that is literally the case, if they are working on close to 40 maps right now, to me personally, that either means Year 2 is going to be absolutely absurd, or they might be planning on giving us a little extra within Year 1 at some point down the road, because a lot of people have been saying, a little extra content wouldn't hurt, and maybe they're planning on doing exactly that. But if they do that, I hope that they keep the same consistency, because although, yeah, it's only one map a month, usually they're really solid maps. They're really well put together, so I hope that they keep that consistency. a PvE mode and all that stuff. We talked about that a while ago, which is cool. And then the year 2, plans and having melee weapons, including throwing knives, being potentially added into the game. That'll be really awesome. The bot mode that is going to be similar to Siege also sounded pretty interesting. I'll be curious to see how they work around that. And it sounds like, once again, it's going to be something that maybe you can get in with a group of friends and probably change the difficulty, make it a bit harder. I think that could be fun. And a way for you and a group of, friends, obviously, to warm up into the game before hopping into the actual experience. Obviously, kill cams, great. C4, great. The one that I really enjoyed, though, was the daily reward system still being aimed at Season 3. That right there is going to be a really huge one. And if they can consistently keep bringing that daily reward system, once again, throughout the rest of the seasons, not just being a one-time thing. It's like, oh, we need a lot of people to come through for, Season 3, so let's do daily rewards. No, forget that. This should be something that is consistent throughout the lifespan. All of the lifespan of XDefiant. That would be phenomenal for this game to have. And like I said, it would really bring people back into the experience and encourage them to at least hop into the game every so often. And then, obviously, weapon mastery challenges. And badges, I was a bit confused on. It said badges, new progression type maps, modes, etc. I'm guessing he means, new map? I don't know. Again, you can fill me in on that one, on what you guys think. But let's go ahead and hyper-focus on the problem of the situation here that really, 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 really worries me. The fact that they're putting together the ability. Again, no facts here, no facts. These are all leaks. We're just speculating here, but I'm going to express my opinion on these speculations. And again, I want to know what you guys think down in the comment section, and we can hold a discussion whether this is a good thing or a bad thing. But I'm just going to share my, take about all of this. The ability of being able to prune. I am not 100% against this. I am 1000% against this. That right there is one of my favorite things about XDefiant. Don't get me wrong, the movement is also one of those things. I love the movement in this game and the gunplay, but if the devs were to implement something like proning into XDefiant, that right there, again, I mentioned the nuke streak, right? I don't think that would affect people's gameplay. But proning, on the other hand, that would completely affect everything. I personally believe that crouching is perfect. Over half of the cover in this game, you can get away from bullets by simply crouching. And on top of that, just run. The movement is so smooth in this game, and what kills me the most is that people refuse to want to learn how to take advantage of the movement. It's not even crazy. People act like you need, again, a keyboard or, the most insane of controllers to be able to, get some flow or momentum in XDefiant, but you don't. You truthfully don't. Even just a little slide jump, the most basic of commands, will give you a speed boost if, again, you know how to take advantage of it. You're fine in this game. You can escape many engagements. You don't need a prone. All proning is going to do is just intensify the rat gameplay, the way people can rat out in this game. And I don't know. Some might think I'm overreacting at such a feature being implemented into the game, and it might be good to be able to prone in certain areas. But, man, I don't think anything annoys me more than going into a game, once again, like Battlefield or COD, any game that you can go prone in. Insurgency Sandstorm, nothing is more annoying than having someone just mow you down because they're prone in a dark corner, just waiting for you to line up right into their reticle, And again, in XDefiant, it's nice because you have red outlines to kind of, indicate who's an enemy. That's one of the best parts about XDefiant. I know I keep saying, this is the best part. This is the best part. I get it. But seriously, there's so many good things that the XDefiant devs have done. But one of them being the outlines, being able to, visually see our opponents no matter what skin they have, no matter what lighting on the map, you can know and tell where an enemy is, even if they're completely across the map. Absolutely love that about this game. But it doesn't matter. Even with the outlines, going prone would still give players just such an advantage and just a way to get some really nasty, cheeky spots. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for you guys in regards to the leaks today. As always, go down in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about everything that I listed in today's video, especially the prone issue. That is my biggest concern here. Everything sounds amazing in my personal opinion. I think the timeline looks really solid. I think that, each season is going to present a lot of cool features. But boy, oh boy, I really hope that we never, ever, ever, anytime down the road, will have to witness the prone system being introduced into a game like XDefiant. But as always, if you guys enjoyed today's video, leave a like. If you hate it, leave a dislike. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell. We post daily here at 8 in the morning Eastern time. And guys, don't forget, we do live stream pretty much daily as well over on Twitch. So if you guys want to go ahead and check those out, I got a link to my Twitch channel down in the description of this video. But as always, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.